Down upon the borders, looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic gone into a fury. For asleep. Not cold, not cold, or better in the crimson sunset's glow. I looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic road into a crimson sunset's glow.
In my heart, wherever I wander, memory and strife and grief. All my hopes and aspirations, all my longings, longing time. Everlasting bonds around us, as the breathing years go by. My Guyana hands unfolding, for and more my destiny. Knowing me with constant splendor, all the years of your story. And the glory of thy glory, for the long, long night is past. Oh, I triumphant, glorious, from the ashes of the past. Oh, rise triumphant, glorious, from the ashes of the past. Born in the land of the mighty Mohamed, land of great rivers and far-stretching sea, so like the mountain, the sea, and the river, great by the deep in our lives for thee. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day, in strength and good to grow. We cannot let each of us will show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. Born in the land of that joy shining splendor, land of the palm trees planted in first. We will possess all the virtues and graces, we all the glory of goodness and love. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day, strength and good to grow. We're not let each of us will show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. Born in the land where men sought and were battle, land of the diamond and light shining gold. We will be loved by a faith of a labor, God's golden city which never grows old. Onward, upward, may we strength and beauty grow. Till our great future must be shown. For Guyana sons and daughters shall be. There's a land just off the Atlantic, land of jungles, waterfalls, and sweet scenery, where the people from the land and from the waters, and all live in peace and harmony. This is Guyana, beautiful Guyana. This is Guyana, beautiful Guyana. Diamond seekers go in the interior. Pulling their girls on the singing sweet calypso as they leave on their way to dig up the diamond and the gold. With my jaw tumbling to the river, how I love to see your golden tide. I listen to the chants of the cheerful music as they throw their yellow breasts to the sky. Oh, Guyana, land where I was born, oh, sweet land shining in the sun. I could hear the monkeys shuffle up in the tree, and the parrots singing softly. Oh, Guyana, beautiful Guyana. Oh, Guyana, independent and free. Oh, Guyana, beautiful Guyana. Guyana, Guyana, is there another? One people, one nation, one destiny. We pledge every effort, we cherish the sun, one baby of paradise, land of our birth. Original has ever before, no many have ended their lives on this ground. Our neighboring country, people, peace and fear, will be yourself and God will harvest you. Oh, dear Guyana, our country of free, one people, one nation, one destiny. We pledge every effort, we cherish the sun, one baby of paradise, land of our birth. With purpose and vision, with love on faith,
Ladies and gentlemen, Guyanese brothers and sisters and friends of Guyana, welcome. Welcome to an evening of celebrations and awards as we reflect on 50 years as a republic nation, Guyana. As customary, before we begin, may I kindly ask that wherever we are, currently, if we can all stand and join with Miss Faith Amour as she leads us in the national anthems of Canada and Guyana.
Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Ooh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Ooh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Dear land of Guyana, of rivers and plains, made rich by the sunshine and lush by the rain, set gem-like and fair between mountains and seas. Your children salute you, dear land of the free. Dear land of Guyana, to you will we give our homage, our service each day that we live. God guard you, great mother, and make us to be more worthy our heritage, land of the free.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts for this evening's award ceremony and concert, Mr. Joe Jaglal and Miss Jillian Williams.
Thank you very much, John. And oh yes, let the Guyanese spirit of togetherness amongst all of us, right across the world, to all of us on Zoom and YouTube, Facebook land, welcome to a night of everything Guyanese. And speaking of Guyanese, Jillian, wasn't that a beautiful rendition of the national anthems by our very own Faith Amour?
Yes, it was Joe. Faith is such a talented artist. Do you know she was the winner of the 2014 New Mexico Music Awards for the Best Jazz CD? For those of you who don't know Faye, she is an award winning Guyanese Canadian jazz recording artist. Let's give a big hand for our Faith Amore. Now, Joe, you're looking very dapper tonight with your kerchief and bow tie, and I love the color of your suit there.
And may I also say that you're looking very festive tonight, beautifully dressed and with a big Guyanese smile. I'm sure you're as excited as I am.
Oh, yes, thank you, Joe. You mentioned my Guyanese smile. This is because I am so excited about our program tonight. We have all been challenged over the past few months with the COVID-19 lockdowns, that we have missed all those wonderful Guyanese events normally scheduled during the year when we would see friends. My favorite Guyanese event is Last Lap Line. Guyanese from all over the world would come to Toronto to connect with friends they have not seen in years.
So before we get started, Gillian and I have a few requests. This program is being streamed live on Facebook and on YouTube in Guyana and across the world. It's on Abitunes Radio. You can also get it on DPI, on the President's Facebook page. And for those of you who once you don't have Facebook, go on YouTube, type in my name, Joe Jaglal channel, and there it is. You'll be able to also see it live. All we ask of you, brothers and sisters all across the world, currently, if you can help us, take 10 seconds right now and share this live broadcast. You see that button right under it? Click share if you can. Your friends and family, they'll be thankful to see it on your page and that you have also given them an opportunity that they can watch it. So let's all do that now. Can you click share, all of us? I see many of you online right now. Yes, click share. Excellent. Keep sharing and remember, keep smiling, eh?
And the other request from us is that you be mindful of others and keep your comments respectful on all social media broadcasts of the program. Before we start our program, we must say with a grateful heart, many thanks to our sponsors of the 50th Republic celebrations. And we must remember a dear friend who is no longer with us, Mr. Richard White. Richard did not hesitate for a second when asked to support our 50th Republic celebrations. Thank you, Richard, and thank you, Citrus personnel. Also, we wish to thank Demerara Distillers Limited, eMagic, and SmartWorks Capital Inc.
Oh, yes, and we would also like to thank Dr. Narendra Singh, One Care Medical Clinic, Sandler Training, Victor Collections Agency, Art Mortgage Camp, Manny Singh of Remax, and Pine Point Banquet Hall. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors.
So as we begin this evening, I would like to invite Ms. Sarah Singh, member of the Ontario Provincial Parliament, to say a few words. Actually, what we will do is we will invite Ms. Sonia Sidhu. Do you think, Joe?
Yes, let's do that. We're still waiting on Sonia Singh to get on. So we want to invite Sonia Sidhu, Member of Parliament, to say a few words. Sonia Sidhu is Member of Parliament for Brampton South. She's also a member of the House of Commons Standing Committee on Health. And also she's the Vice Chair of the Standing Committee on the Status of Women. A warm welcome to Ms. Sonia Sidhu.
Hello, I'm Sonia Sidhu, your Federal Member of Parliament from Brampton South. Thank you so much for the opportunity to join this celebration. I would like to recognize all of the hard work of the Guyana 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee, as well as the Consulate General of Guyana in Toronto for all the preparation that went to tonight's lovely celebration. I'm particularly pleased to see His Excellency, the President of Guyana, Mr. Irfan Ali. Tonight is all about recognizing the strength of Guyanese in the Canadian diaspora, who have come together during these challenging times. You have contributed greatly, and you have made an impact on the vibrant Guyanese community in Canada as well as those in Guyana. We have strong people-to-people ties, and everyone here this evening is demonstrating for the reason Guyana is an always important partner to Canada. All of your voices are critical, and I'm so grateful that our Guyanese community in Canada and in my riding of Brampton South are so engaged. I would like to congratulate Lyndon King on his recognition of volunteering and community service. We're lucky to have thoughtful and engaging leaders such as yourself, inspiring the next generation. Happy holidays, everyone. I know this is a special time of the year, but please continue to stay safe to protect our loved ones. Thank you and enjoy tonight's virtual celebration. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, MP Sonia Sidhu, for your remarks and greetings. I now bring to the microphone to introduce our next presenter, Executive Officer from the Consulate General of Guyana in Toronto, Ms. Nutana Singh.
All protocols observed, good evening. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce a dynamic individual who's been making headwaves with work in his portfolio. His career has been all about service to his nation. A former member of the Guyana Defense Forces Coast Guard, alumni of Britannia Royal Naval College, a former partner of a think tank, LERDS, where they focus on law, international relations, defense, and security. Former lecturer of the University of Guyana, who was later appointed the head of the School of Business and Management in the Faculty of Social Sciences, who was later appointed the Assistant Dean in the School of Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation. It is my honor to introduce the first time to address the Canadian diaspora, the Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mr. Hugh Hilton Todd.
His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Ms. Anyan Chu, Consul General, Consulate General of Guyana in Toronto, members of the Planning Committee, honorees. I am delighted to be given this opportunity to address tonight's gathering in a setting that has not only become the new normal for people around the globe, but one that, nevertheless, is providing us with the opportunity to open up new connections with our diaspora. I am particularly honored to be sharing this platform with His Excellency President Irfan Ali, who, extremely mindful of the significant contributions of the Guyanese diaspora to our country, is keen to ensure that there is an enhanced collaboration between his government and the diaspora. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation serves as the primary conduit between the diaspora on the one hand and the government and the people of Guyana on the other. And we are anxious to work for the practical implementation of the government's policy of enhanced diaspora engagement. I wish to commend the organizers, Consul General Ms. Anyan Chu and her team at the Consulate General of Guyana in Toronto, as well as the Guyana 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee for the tenacity in ensuring that this event has come to fruition at this time. I am quite certain that this will be an enjoyable night filled with the richness of Guyana's culture and the ingenuity of our people. Ladies and gentlemen, over the last decade, the entire world has come to recognize the extremely valuable role that diaspora communities can play in their home country's development. This well-researched, evidence-based, and strategic approach to diaspora engagement has helped to ensure that the concept is factored into the economic and social development plans of countries, Guyana being no exception. The available skills, expertise, and resources that the diaspora possesses are of extreme importance and can only be suitably utilized through a structured approach to our interactions with Guyanese nationals around the world through what we call enhanced diaspora engagement. It is no secret that immigration has long been a significant aspect of our country's relationship with the rest of the world, and this phenomenon has helped shape our development at home for the better and for worse. Therefore, as Ghana enters into a new era of economic transformation, it is vital that our country prepares to embrace new migration trends and to create incentives that will encourage the return of Guyanese to participate in and promote this new Guyanese economy. For too long, there has been a disproportionate focus on the transfer of remittances as the pinnacle of diaspora relations. While it is true that remittances from migrants to their families has contributed greatly to the economies of developing countries, I believe that it is now opportune that we prioritize investment by the diaspora as a key element to our government's plan for long-term economic development. The government of Guyana is committed to strengthening the relationship with our nationals living abroad to assist interested investors in developing and implementing their business ideas at home. We will ensure that efforts are made to address the hurdles to doing business in Guyana, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation will work closely with our partners, like the Guyana Office for Investment, to ensure that this goal of attracting sustained diaspora investment is accomplished. Another key aspect to our engagement with the diaspora is remigration. We know, as is evidenced by those being honored tonight, that the diaspora is a community rich with skills and knowledge across a wide range of sectors. As is clearly outlined in the manifesto of the People's Progressive Party Civic, the government of Guyana, in pursuit of encouraging skilled Guyanese to return home, will reverse any adverse changes to the remigrant scheme and will implement a manner that is simple and mutually beneficial to the diaspora and the people of Guyana. The government sees a role for diaspora investment not only in the new oil and gas sector, but also in the traditional sectors of the Guyanese economy, those sectors that have always been the pillars of our economic activity and national development. As the Guyanese economy expands, as is predicted, there will emerge more and more opportunities for sustained investments and expertise in the areas of education and health. In this regard, the diaspora can provide a pool from which Guyana can harness talent for development. It is for this reason that the government of Guyana believes that the conversation with the diaspora must not only be construed as being necessary, but also must be frequent and meaningful. Guyana has been fortunate to experience the goodwill of our diaspora communities. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation has had the pleasure of working to assist philanthropic missions, and we know there are countless others whose philanthropy, both large and small, has provided life-saving support to their fellow Guyanese. I am aware of the work and achievements of many of the individuals who are being honored tonight, and I wish to assure you that the government of Guyana is committed to providing increased support to credible efforts that would result in mutually beneficial collaborations. Perhaps within the context of all the plans for the sustainable and beneficial collaboration between the diaspora and the capital, there exists a need for our major diaspora centers in the countries such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America to connect within a collective arrangement and ensure that a common diaspora policy permeates relations between the diaspora and the capital. The portability of diaspora skills and resources can be facilitated through such a structured approach, thereby filling gaps and matching needs with available resources in a timely and sustained manner. The government of Guyana enhanced diasporic engagement has swiftly moved from a manifesto promise to a policy decision. And in this regard, it is vital that our rhetoric is followed by action. However, our actions must be guided by coherent policies that will guarantee our success while ensuring that there is both transparency and accountability. In short, our goal is to implement an all-encompassing diaspora engagement strategy and action plan that addresses the concerns that members of the diaspora have expressed over many years. In this regard, I am happy to inform you that over the past 5 months, we have worked closely with the International Organization for Migration and other relevant stakeholders on further refining and making fit for purpose such a policy document. This policy, once implemented, will guide government's action for many years to come, and as such, it is of utmost importance that it is designed with respect for the interests of the diaspora and the residents of Guyana, and is supported by carefully gathered and reviewed data. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation looks forward to working with you towards achieving these objectives for the development of this country of ours, Guyana, which we all deeply love. My best wishes for the season and for a happy, prosperous, and productive new year. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister Hugh Todd. Friends, in a few moments, our President will address us, so you do not want to be distracted at this time. To introduce our President of Guyana, please join me as we invite our Consul General here in Toronto, Miss Anyan Chu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. This evening, I have the distinct honor of introducing to you a distinguished son of Guyana's soil, who is no stranger to us all, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, our President. Among his many academic qualifications, Dr. Ali is the holder of a doctorate in urban and regional planning from the University of the West Indies and is currently pursuing an LLM degree in international commercial law at the University of Salford. In his public sector career, President Ali served as project manager of the Caribbean Development Bank's Project Implementation Unit in the Ministry of Finance, and was also a senior planner in the State Planning Secretariat. He became a member of the National Assembly of Guyana in 2006 and was subsequently appointed Minister of Housing and Water and Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce. In the National Assembly, Dr. Ali was a leading spokesperson on the economy and finance. He also served on several select committees, was chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, and co-chair of the Economic Services Committee. His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, was sworn in as Guyana's 9th Executive President on August 2nd, 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, the President of the Republic of Guyana.
Thank you very much. First of all, good evening to everyone. I'm very pleased to be here this evening to share with all of you in what is a very important celebration and recognition ceremony. First of all, I want to thank all of you in Canada for the tremendous support you would have given to Guyana in ensuring that our country remained in a democratic pathway. Indeed, it is your commitment and your love for country that allowed you to play and continue to play a keen interest in the development of our country. This evening, I'm sure you have far different weather than we have in Guyana. I'm sure that we're enjoying a lot more warmth. And I want to take this opportunity in cold Canada and warm Guyana to wish all of you and your families a very happy holidays and a new year that will bring tremendous progress, prosperity, good health, and importantly, a new year in which we can overcome this pandemic. And in that regard, I urge all of you to continue to remain safe as we try to do so also in Guyana. I'm extremely delighted to join you in this virtual celebration of the Golden Jubilee of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. I thank the Consulate General of Guyana in Canada for organizing this event and for affording me the opportunity to participate. National Days are a celebration of the Guyanese identity. They remind us of who we are, from whence we came, and more importantly, they allow us to outline the plans for the future. This evening, I want to use this virtual celebration to broadly outline my government's vision and plans for the country for the next decade. Before I do so, however, I want to pause and acknowledge and congratulate all the deserving Guyanese who will be receiving awards tonight. I also want to take a moment to reflect on the life of Richard, who I know had great plans to return to Guyana and to contribute to the development of our country. For a matter of fact, just after I was sworn in, I engaged him on returning to lead the economic transformation in agriculture. Unfortunately, he had higher callings elsewhere. My government has been in office just shy of 5 months. During this period, much has been achieved. The groundwork for greater success is being laid. But our plans and the actions upon which we have embarked are driven by our vision of the republic we would like to see emerge in the next 10 years. We are fashioning an inclusive democracy predicated upon respect for our Constitution and the rule of law and the will of the people. One in which our sovereignty and territorial integrity are sacrosanct. This is a Guyana that will possess a modern, robust, diversified, and resilient economy, capable of delivering economic prosperity, which can be translated into higher levels of employment and improvements in the quality of life of our people. Unity is key to our success. We have seen just this past week how great things can be achieved when our people and our nation stand united. The International Court of Justice accepted the arguments which we made concerning the court's jurisdiction to hear our application to pronounce on the validity of the 1899 arbitral award, which we have always held definitely and in a definitive way set the boundaries between Guyana and the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. As such, we are wholeheartedly committed to entrenching a system of political and social inclusion by forging a more participatory and consultative democracy. We have begun the process of making use of the expertise and experience of Guyanese, regardless of race or political affiliation. We are also promoting policies aimed at ensuring greater inclusion of our youth, women, persons with disabilities, and minorities in the decision-making process. Our republic is on an upward trajectory. We are constructing a more modern, diversified, and resilient economy. Even though Guyana is now an oil-producing state, we're not hedging all our bets on oil. The traditional sectors, rice, sugar, forestry, bauxite, and gold mining, are important to wealth creation, employment generation, and income distribution. As such, we intend to modernize and to grow these sectors. As you have seen, we are committed to reviving the sugar industry, but in a smarter manner, by moving production up the value chain and by diversifying the industry itself. A modern economy which is capable of rebounding from internal and external shocks requires transformative infrastructure. We have begun to roll out a massive transformative infrastructure development agenda. This agenda includes the completion of the East Coast Demerara Highway, the resurfacing of the East Coast Railway embankment from Sheriff Street to Enmore, the remodeling of the Linden to Lethem Highway, and work on the Linden to Maburo Hill section, the construction of a road link between Ogle and Diamond, the development of a 4-lane highway between Georgetown and Timeri, and a road link will be constructed between Parika and Rockstone. Inclusive in this transformation and transportation restructuring is also an upgrade of our maritime transportation. You will see, for example, investment in new boats, new ferries to Northwest along the Essequibo, and also in the Berbice River. In addition to all of this, air transport is an essential part of the transportation plan. That is why recently you've seen we renegotiated and we were able to get back 2 additional British Story Airport, more commercial space, and have the contractor agree to complete a full rehabilitation of the front of the airport, all at no cost to government. But more than this, we have launched an aggressive marketing campaign to ensure we get more airlift coming to Guyana, to present Guyana as an air transport hub for South America. And we have got tremendous traction. Unfortunately, with all the work we're doing, we have not been able to break into the Canadian market or get anyone to break into the Canadian market. But I assure you, and I'm confident, that within the very near future, we will have some very good news for the Canadian market and Canadians in terms of air transport to Guyana. A new high-level span bridge will be constructed across the Demerara River and will be completed before the end of 2024. We're working with the Republic of Suriname to bridge the Quarantine River and to create a corridor which will link French Guyana and Suriname to the east of Guyana and then southwards to Brazil and other continental states. A deepwater harbor, a new international airport at Lethem, industrial parks, and free trade zones will integrate Guyana's economy with more powerful markets and convert the country into a major economic hub in the Western Hemisphere. A new energy mix requires a new set of energy projects. Solar, wind, and natural gas will help us to ensure energy security and reduce the cost of energy by 50%, thereby stimulating and boosting the competitiveness of our manufacturing sector. Quality of life issues and social services are also an essential component of development and advancement of life. We're doing all these things so as to improve the quality of life of our people. Our housing program is aimed at providing 50,000 house lots for Guyanese within the next 5 years. We would have, just in the past week alone, distributed more than 3,000 house lots. We are creating a 21st century education system. The One Laptop per Family initiative will be reintroduced in the coming year. We are providing 20,000 scholarships. We hope to provide free education at the University of Guyana by the end of 2024. In our emergency budget for 2020, we made provisions for doubling the uniform allowance and increasing by 50% the cash grant for students and every single student in Guyana. We're committed to increasing this by almost 300% in the coming years. We're improving our health system with a strong focus on primary health care. Our Ministry of Human Services and Social Security will be intensifying support to the vulnerable, including our elderly, children, women, and the disabled. This is just a snapshot of the plans which are unfolding in our country. We are accelerating the pace at which we do things because we recognize that we need to ensure that the present generation benefits from development. Guyana will roar again. Our republic will become stronger and more resilient. I want to thank all of you for your interest in development back home. I want to encourage you to play your part in the transformative process which is taking place. Guyana needs all hands on deck, including the members of the diaspora who possess the skills and the resources which are needed to fulfill our ambitions over the next 10 years. I want to pause here, though, and say to the diaspora, stop doubting yourselves. Many of you call me directly and say, I want to come and do this, but what if, what if, what if, what if what? What if what? Do not doubt yourself. In investment, there is an element of risk. In business, there is an element of risk. In moving from one state to another state, there is an element of risk. In moving from one country to another country, there is an element of risk. And we acknowledge there are areas in which we have to improve to make you comfortable in an environment in which you're accustomed to, speed at which you get service, quality of service. We're not hiding from these things. These are things that we have to fix, and we're fixing. But do not use them. Do not use them as an excuse that will keep you away from coming. We're in this together. We want you to come. We are awaiting your arrival. We know you're committed. We know you have love for country. Take the bold step. I hope that you will continue to be engaged in Guyana's development and that I can count on your support in propelling this process. I congratulate all of those who will receive the awards today. I wish you continued success and look forward to enjoying the rest of the evening's proceedings. Allow me in parting to extend once again season's greetings to all and wish you a safe and prosperous new year. May God guard you and protect you throughout 2021. I thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so very much, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali. We are so very happy and privileged to have you with us here tonight, as you've warmed our hearts here on a cold Toronto night. Thank you, our President. And to everyone online, once again, we want to say thank you for joining with us here, giving us your precious time. We want to know where you're located. As I'm looking through, our President will be happy to know that I see names from Texas, from Brazil, from Berbice, from Bartica, and you're all logged in with us so that you can, all of us, together with our president, celebrate this moment. So if you can, for those of you, let us know where you're logged in from, please. You are representing your city tonight, whether that is in Georgetown, New Amsterdam, or in the Essequibo. Let us know where you're part of, even right here in Toronto or New York City. We would love to know that we're connecting everyone right now.
At the same time, we want to say thank you again to our sponsors who have made this evening possible. I know we have some of our sponsors online tonight, so here's a shout out to Mr. Komal Samaru, Dr. Narendra Singh, and I believe we also have Tony Harris online. I would also like to say a special thank you to Mr. Gordon Winter, Mr. GW, as I call him, as his initials are the same as mine, GW. Gordon was instrumental in working with us in getting one of our sponsors on board, and for that we are really grateful. Thank you, Gordon. Remember, our community work takes a team. No one can do it on their own.
So, Jillian, it's that time right now for us to enjoy some of our Guyanese cultural performance. What do you think?
I think so, yes, Joe. First up, we have a performance from Unique Arts Entertainment Guyana. Unique Arts Entertainment was founded in July 2009 by Mr. Kelton Jennings. For the past 10 years, the company has held a series of major productions, a few which have been held at the Theatre Guild of Guyana and the National Cultural Center. They have been working with various schools over a period of 3 years on school projects also. In addition, on several occasions, they have represented Guyana in Suriname through the Ministry of Culture, Youth, and Sports. They have performed at Carifesta, and on an annual basis, they have hosted the Mr. and Mrs. African Roots. We welcome to the stage Unique Arts Entertainment Guyana performing an indigenous dance called A Call to Freedom.
What a beautiful presentation by Unique Arts Entertainment Guyana. Thank you so very much. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. And to all of our viewers online, and as I take a look and see all of you here, I've seen a lot of Canadian flags online. I've seen US flags online. What about our Guyana flag? Come on, brothers and sisters, I want to see the flags online. I want to see some hearts also, because we've just heard from our president who have opened his hearts to us. And thank you very much to everyone. I see Sage Black is on, Bailey Mali, Nitu Mirage, Vimal Jaglal, Toronto, Sharon from Toronto, Basdeo, Mohan, Fidel, Mark Ali, Noreen, Balkaran, Habib Ali, Devika Prasad, and yes, the list goes on, because we do have hundreds and hundreds of you on the Guyana Facebook page from the consulate, but also we have hundreds of you from Abitunes Radio. And then in Guyana, DPI is also carrying it, and it's also on the Facebook page. For those of you who, if people are calling you and they don't have a Facebook page, send them to YouTube, and they can just type in Joe Jaglal channel, and there it will be live for them all to enjoy.
Everyone, it's time for us to present awards to the 50th Republic Award recipients. Let us bring to the microphone the chair of the awards committee, the one and only Mr. John Odell.
Bonjour, bonsoir, et bienvenue. Good night, good evening, and welcome. All protocols observed. Our committee is made up of Gail Lee, Julia Daniels, Elizabeth Hussein, and of course, myself. Our task, while seemingly simple, was difficult, primarily because of the talent we discovered within the Guyanese Canadian diaspora. To us, any Guyanese that do any little thing to help mankind and help us move forward as one people with one nation and with one destiny should be recognized. To this end, our committee ensured that we had diversity representation that is representative of Guyana, and we ensured that there were no external influences. When the awards were first announced by the 50th Republic Anniversary Committee, we had no idea that it would yield such talent. We received over 50 applications for 5 of the 6 categories. Unfortunately, no youth volunteer was nominated although we know that there are many within the diaspora. As we went through the many applications, several of them had to be disqualified due to no background information being provided. Some of them had no reference letters, and others had no supporting documentation, just the application. Once we weeded out those that were disqualified, it then came down to the competition to see who shined. For the remaining applications, we had all of their documentation, all of their reference material, and what we found was truly amazing. What became obvious to our committee was no matter how small or how large the details listed in each bio were, the impact of the lives touched was seen in every single awardee. So today is about a celebration of life, a celebration of heritage, a celebration of culture, a celebration of achievements, and a recognition for everything Guyanese. We thank all those who submitted applications of the nominees to us so that we now have an opportunity to shine the light on tonight's awardees and the work that they do or did. Congratulations to all the nominees and specifically all tonight's awardees. We should all be proud to call ourselves Guyanese. Given our time constraints tonight, we will share a few highlights of each recipient. However, their full bio would be printed on the event program. I will start with the awardees in the category for Outstanding Achievement for Nonprofit Organization. This first award goes to Giving Help to Kids. Giving Help to Kids is a registered Guyanese-Canadian charitable organization with a mission to decrease the neonatal and infant mortality rates in developing countries, starting with Guyana. Starting out at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, GPHC as it's called, they expanded to 5 other hospitals within Guyana. Over the years, the organization has been able to effectively sustain change by focusing on comprehensive education and healthcare of professionals and assisting in their efforts to save lives with specialized equipment and ongoing training. With much success, they have now expanded to other parts of the Caribbean. Please welcome and congratulate Dr. Narendra Singh to receive the award on behalf of Giving Help to Kids.
Thank you. His Excellency, the President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Hugh Todd, the Honorable Consul General, Ms. Anyan Chu, members of the Organizing and Selection Committee. I am truly humbled by this award, which I share with all the charities within the diaspora who do selfless work to improve the lives of our Guyanese people. But tonight, I dedicate this award to the 70 NICU nurses and the 21 pediatricians in Guyana that have embraced our training programs and have used their newly acquired skill to give every baby in Guyana a fighting chance to survive and to thrive. They are the true heroes. They work tirelessly day and night under sometimes very difficult and resource-limited conditions to save many lives. To date, in the last 10 years, these nurses and doctors in Guyana have saved literally thousands of lives. They need to be recognized and they need to truly be celebrated. I am, and we should all be very proud of them. I am personally aware by direct communication with the President of Guyana and the First Lady that they are fully committed to enhancing the neonatal, pediatric, and maternal care provided to the people of Guyana. And with their support, we can secure the future of Guyana by ensuring that we save every single precious baby that is born in Guyana. Finally, I would like to thank members of the board of GHDK, the diaspora, and my Canadian friends for their continued commitment, their encouragement, and particularly their financial support. To all of you tonight, I say a season's greetings, be safe, and all the very best for the new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Narendra Singh. The next award would go to the Canada Guyana Outreach Mission. CANGO, as they're called, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting healthcare in Guyana since 2004, with particular focus in the remote communities. The team's work also extends to the provision of cleft lip and/or palate corrective surgeries. The team is made up of healthcare professionals from Canada, the United States of America, and Guyana. They have formed partnerships with various organizations such as the Toronto Kaitor Lions Club, the Guyana Medical Council based in California, USA, the Ministry of Public Health in Guyana, the Education Relief Organization, otherwise known as HERO, based in New York, USA, Health Partners International of Canada, Project Dawn in Guyana, and the Georgetown Public Hospital. They have a long-standing relationship with the Ptolemy Reed Center, with a focus on persons with disabilities and mental health, and collaborating with the Berbice Psychiatric Hospital. Please welcome and congratulate Mrs. Yvonne Treisman to receive this award on behalf of CANGO.
Thank you very much. All protocols observed. On behalf of Canada Guyana Outreach Mission, also known as CANGO, I'd like to thank the Guyana 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee in Toronto for the great honor that you've bestowed on us. We're truly humbled by this recognition. CANGO is a group of dedicated medical professionals who has been working tirelessly to bring health care to the Guyanese people. Our one-week mission started in 2009, and we provided care to patients in Georgetown and its surrounding areas. However, as we ventured into the interior, that one-week mission quickly extended to 3 weeks. And for the past few years, we've been working in regions 1, 2, 4, and 6. Once again, I'd like to express our gratitude for this acknowledgement of our work. Although we were unable to be in Guyana this year due to the coronavirus pandemic, we hope that with the introduction of the vaccine, it will be possible for us to continue our annual missions next year. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a very happy and prosperous new year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I would now like to present the award for our Young Professional Community Catalyst, and that award goes to Mr. Tosh Jeffrey. The Young Professional Community Catalyst is a group of emerging leaders who strive toward the highest levels of personal and professional accomplishment and devote time and energy to their community in a meaningful way and serve as a role model. Tosh Jeffrey is an artist born in Guyana who migrated to the USA, then to Canada. He is a visual artist who advocates that Guyana is part of him, and through his art, people can experience a part of his Guyanese heritage. Jeffrey's art work has been seen and displayed at a number of art shows and galleries, including the Art Square Gallery, Junction Summer Solace Festival, the Art Tour, Gallery 1313, Dundas West Artist Market, among others. He is a YWCA contributor and community artist for the Child and Youth Advocacy Center in Toronto, part of the Arts Outreach Society, among others. He was also Landscape Artist of the Year, finalist, and featured on CBC TV show called Our Toronto and on Toronto.com. He is also a Ghana School of Dreams contributor. Please welcome and congratulate Mr. Tosh Jeffrey.
Thank you. Thank you very much to all distinguished members and guests, all protocols observed. I'd like to thank my loved ones and my friends and family for supporting my art all these years. That means a lot to me. I'd also like, I think this is a really big accomplishment for me, and I was actually surprised. I was doing some research on all the other awardees, and I'm blown away to even be at an event with all these people that have accomplished so much. So that was awesome. But this award isn't really about me, is it? It's more about the nation that inspires my work. And when you look at my work, you could see Guyana in it with the colors and the sounds of Guyana and the smells, and all the tropics are infused in my work. And that's what this is about, is the Guyanese culture and the network that we've built here. The Guyanese network, especially in Canada and Toronto particularly, is very strong and giving and always there for support. And that's inspiring to me. And it's something that I'm going to take and give back to others and try to inspire the next generation of Guyanese in Canada. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Also, Tosh, and don't worry, you are where you should be among the group. So feel comfortable. You have a long ride there also. And John, thank you so very much. Congratulations to all of our recipients thus far. And to you, all of us on Facebook and YouTube, in Guyana and around the world, including those of us here in Toronto, we want to say thank you for spending your precious time with us and for all of your positive comments on Facebook chat. I just want you to know one thing, that Denise Chabrol from News Talk Radio 103.1 FM, and I think that is in Guyana, wants us to know that they will be carrying this as a delayed program tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. Guyana time. So for those of us who want to, we can log in then. Winston Cassim is saying heartiest congratulations to a well-orchestrated program. Awesome job by the host, and with powerful remarks by our president. So keep it coming, folks. Let us know where you are logged in from. We see a lot of people from United States, Canada, and Guyana also. And even though in the remote areas of internet limitations, we have our Guyanese brothers and sisters in Guyana logging in with us right now. So yes, thank you so much.
It is our pleasure now to present our next cultural performance this evening by Mr. Jan Morgan. Mr. Jan Morgan is a Juno Award musician, highly regarded as a trumpeter extraordinaire, and is fondly referred to as a musical genius. He has recorded with several internationally renowned artists, including Calypso Rose and Anselm Douglas from Trinidad and Tobago, Red Plastic Bag, Rupee and Mighty Griner from Barbados, reigning Grenadian soca monarch King Ajamu, and several other artists. He also recorded and performed with Kobo Town, who captured the 2018 Juno Award for the Best World Music Album. Combining the above-mentioned performances and unhesitatingly always playing charitable events allows Mr. Morgan to expand and showcase his melodic musical virtuosity on the trumpet. We present Mr. Jan Morgan.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Jan Morgan. Oh my God, I should have been seeing some hearts right now going on Facebook Live. Wasn't that a riveting experience listening to him? That was such a treat, such talent in our community. And a Juno Award winner. Jillian, have you heard him play before?
I have, Joe, I have. Jan performs at several concerts and Guyanese events throughout the year. He also performs internationally.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you very much again, Yan. And before we move on, just want to say, because I do not have them here, but I know over 100 people are on Abitunes Radio right now. So to all of our friends on Abitunes Radio, thank you so much. Thank you to Roshan for carrying us live on Abitunes Radio also. And to present the second set of awards, I invite to the microphone someone who has worked very closely with the Guyanese community here in Toronto. Having spent 4 years as consul at the Consulate General of Guyana in Toronto, and has also served the Guyana Foreign Service for over 14 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gail Lee.
Thank you so much, Joe. Good evening, fellow Guyanese and friends of Guyana. I'm pleased to present the awards in the category of Business Excellence and Leadership. This award is presented to a business that has demonstrated an outstanding level of leadership in the combined areas of business performance, innovation, product excellence, and positive social conscience. The first award in Business Excellence and Leadership is presented to Demerara Distillers Limited, DDL. DDL, famous for its El Dorado rums, represents over 300 years of Caribbean crafting. Over the past decades, the El Dorado brand received numerous international awards, including the Gold Award at the International Rum Festival in Canada, as well as a Best Rum Worldwide at International Wine and Spirits Competition in the UK. DDL is well recognized for its charitable contributions to society as part of its corporate social responsibility, and has been supporting the Guyanese community in Canada, including organizations like the Caribbean Northern Charities, Giving Health to Kids, the Guyana Ex-Soldiers and Guyana Ex-Police Associations of Canada, Last Lap Lime, Guyana Independence Festival, the Alliance of Guyanese Canadian Organizations, and the Dubé Medical and Research Center. Please welcome and congratulate Mr. Komal Samaru to accept this award on behalf of DDL.
Good evening. Thank you very much. All protocols observed. I want this evening, on behalf of the Board of Directors, management and staff of Demerara Distillers Limited, to thank the Guyana 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee for bestowing this prestigious award on our company. I also want to take the opportunity to thank the Guyanese in the diaspora, particularly those based here in Canada, for their loyal support over the years of our El Dorado brand, and for voluntarily assuming the role of honorary brand ambassador in supporting our sales effort. I want to let all of you know that we appreciate your support, and this evening I give you the undertaking that we will work extra hard to justify the trust you have placed in us. DDL is a public Guyanese company managed by Guyanese and operated in a very competitive global marketplace. Our success over the years must be a source of pride to all of us as we strive to demonstrate that we as Guyanese are as good as anyone else anywhere in the world. Our staff of over 1,250 proud Guyanese are required to operate in a highly professional environment, meeting high international global standards. Indeed, we have been the first Guyanese company to be ISO 9000 certified in 1995, some 25 years ago. And also as part of the supply chain of the largest spirit companies in the world, we are required to be annually certified to achieving global standards in social, ethical, and environmental areas. We invest in several through several platforms in developing Guyanese. At the primary school level, the DDL Foundation provides scholarship for poor kids who are qualified to go to the top high schools in the country, but who cannot afford to do so. Every year, we are proud to see them graduate from high school with high flying colors. Our internal training program employ high school graduates who are eventually sponsored at the university to pursue graduate program. And each year, the University of Guyana graduates are employed as management trainees. And I'm confident in saying today that most of our management team has been drawn by resources produced by these programs. Apart from contributing to the national economy in the form of foreign exchange and revenue to the government and other business and agencies in Guyana, we add to the agricultural sector, creating value and wealth. In this regard, in the new year, we will be officially launching a major investment in excess of 20 million US dollars in diversification to further process Guyana's agriculture produce in higher value. Today, I see this award as a recognition of our work we have done so far, and I thank you for that. But I also see it as an encouragement to continue to do more. And I want to say to you, the best is yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations, Mr. Samaru. The second award in Business Excellence and Leadership is presented to ATS Engineering, Inc. Having been in business for over 25 years, ATS Engineering, Inc. is recognized as one of the undisputed leaders in the dairy industry in Canada for its innovative work. Its founder, Anthony Travis O'Brien, is recognized in the industry as a master builder and innovator, specializing in manufacturing packaging machines for dairy products and other food products like juices, sauces, and dips, etc. ATS Engineering designs and manufactures high-quality equipment that suits a wide range of applications, shipping its machines all across Canada, USA, Caribbean, and around the world. For example, the packaging machine used by Banks CIH in Guyana for its ice cream was manufactured by ATS Engineering, Inc. Please welcome and congratulate Mr. Anthony Travis O'Brien of ATS Engineering, Inc.
Thank you very much. Protocol observed. It is truly an honor to be nominated and chosen for this prestigious award. It seems like only a few years ago, I took a flight that would bring me to this great country. It was the start of a journey that would take me to places that I could only imagine. It took me on a journey where dreams are chased and lessons learned. With all the successes that I have achieved, I have never once forgotten where I came from. Children are the future of the world. Education for these children in bad settlement was very important to me. I am happy to say that I had one section of the school equipped with computers, internet for 597 children to use. To see the smile on their faces as they enter that computer lab would melt one's heart. They were like kids in a candy store. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone involved in putting this celebration together. And a special thank you to all those who have recommended me for this prestigious award. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations once again. Now, I would like to present the Posthumous Arts and Entertainment Award to Pamela Maynard. Her daughter, Mrs. Sonia Maynard Knights, will accept this award in memory of her mother. Pamela Maynard was the daughter of Guyanese-born singer-songwriter Mavis Maynard, who wrote Pamela's debut hit, Lost, Lonely, and Helpless. Described as a versatile artist performing such genres of music like gospel, reggae, soul, R&B, jazz, and soca, she made history in the film industry by receiving awards in 4 genres of music, including Best Reggae, Country and Western, Soul, and R&B. She also received many international awards, including the prestigious Jet Star Award in the UK, as well as the Reggae Award, Best Calypso, and Best Gospel Awards in Canada. She has shared the stage with musical legends such as Ben E. King, the Platters, the Drifters, and Ray Charles, top Jamaican artists such as Jimmy Cliff, John Holt, Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, and Boris Gardner, and other artists such as Sid and the Slickers, Yoruba singers, Aubrey Mann, Small Man Band, as well as Calypsonian giant Lord Kitchener, the Mighty Sparrow, Shadow, Baron, and Troubadours, among others. Pamela Maynard passed away in 2012. Please welcome her daughter, Mistress Sonia Maynard Knights, who will accept the award in memory of her mother.
Thank you, everyone. All protocol observed. On behalf of my mother, Pamela Maynard, I am honored to accept this award on her behalf. She revered God, she revered her music, and most of all, she revered her fans. I know if she was here today, she would be smiling from ear to ear. On Mommy's behalf, I want to thank the Almighty God, the selection committee, the people of Guyana, and express gratitude to all the musicians that have crossed paths with Mommy. We all miss and love her every day, and I wish she was here, but her music will live on forever. As Mom would say, let's live as one and love each other. This one's for you, Mommy. Keep singing. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Now I'm pleased to present the awards for distinction in arts and entertainment. This award is presented to artists, musicians, and cultural leaders in recognition of artistic excellence, cultural leadership, and contribution to the arts. The first award is presented to a gentleman who needs no introduction after that wonderful performance, Mr. Jan Morgan.
Good evening, all protocols observed. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be receiving this award for simply doing something that I love. It's playing my trumpet and making people happy through music. While awards are limited and few are chosen from many contributors, I'm filled with gratitude that my particular stepping stone opportunities have led me to this moment. I accept this award also on behalf of 2 main teachers and mentors, Mr. Harry Whittaker and Mr. Philip Barney Small, and the many other deserving fellow artists and musicians and mentors. I started off playing the steel pan and the bugle on a work-study program with the Guyana Defense Force in 1978. I started playing this trumpet in 1979 after being recruited by the Guyana Police Force Band. I came to Canada in 1994 on a tour with the Mingle Sound Machine, who some of you may remember, and stayed back to help a friend start his band. One thing led to another, and here I am. I give thanks to God for everything, my family, my friends, fellow artists and supporters for your love, encouragement, and appreciation. May our journey together continue long into the future as we end this unique 2020 on this pleasant note. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Gail Lee, and thanks and congratulations to all our award recipients.
Yes, that's very deserving, and they should all be very proud. I want to also say thank you to the consulate and to all of those that are involved tediously. In fact, Jillian, and I'm not sure many of you remembered, as part of this celebration, in February, we had such a wonderful interfaith service in
we did.
Scarborough, the Civic Center, all under the auspices of the consulate and our consul general, the beloved Anyan Chu. So the celebration continues, and we want to make sure that it's all done within 2020 to honor 50 years as a republic. To all of our brothers and sisters and friends online all across the world, we want to say thank you to you. Mona Lorick is saying, so true, the teachers and pupils of Bath Primary School are very thankful for what they have received. Desmond is watching us. Kathy D'Souza saying, congratulations, everyone. Your wife is smiling down on you. And this is to Anthony, smiling down at you and the company and for winning this award. Congratulations are being sent out to Mr. Samaru, DDL, Bijli Moti from Guyana is with us right now. Welcome to all of you. Keep sharing the live if you can. So the same way you're enjoying it right now, we will have more of our fellow Guyanese and friends of Guyana enjoying it all across the world. So it is our pleasure to present to you our next cultural performance this evening by Miss Modi Zhu, a lecturer at the University of Guyana, Confucius Institute at the University of Guyana. She is playing or will be playing the piper, which is a 4-string lute, one of the oldest Chinese musical instrument with over 2,000 years of history. Ms. Zhu will be playing 2 pieces for us. The first one is named Blue and White Porcelain, and the second, Ambush from All Sides. Let's enjoy.
Thank you, Miss Modi Zhu, for that beautiful performance. I've also just noticed that we have joining us the Vice Chancellor of the University of Guyana, Dr. Paloma Mohamed. So thank you, Dr. Mohamed, for joining us tonight. We are enjoying the performances of the Confucius Institute. Also, for folks watching, you can download the booklet for the program tonight from the consulate's website, Facebook page. You can go to the Facebook page of the Consulate of Guyana,
There's a
Toronto,
link.
and there's a link there that you can download as a souvenir, the program for tonight. We will now welcome Mr. John Odell to the podium again to present the next group of awards. John Odell? We are welcoming Mr. John Odell to the microphone to present the next group of awards.
John Odell is off, so let Gail ask for Gail.
Okay, what we will do now is we'll ask Ms. Gail Lee to continue with the Arts and Entertainment Awards.
Okay, thank you, Jillian. The second award in the category for Arts and Entertainment is presented to Ms. Sandra Brewster. Sandra Brewster is a visual artist based in Toronto. Her work has been recognized for her community-based practice that centers a Black presence located in Canada and has been exhibited nationally and abroad. Her exhibition, Blur, received the Gattuso Prize for the Scotiabank Contact Photography Festival 2017. She's a 2018 recipient of the Artist Prize from Toronto Friends of the Visual Arts and also a 2018 Artist in Residence at the Art Gallery of Ontario. She was also recognized for her role in the production of the video Changing Seasons from Guyana to Canada. The daughter of Guyanese-born parents, she is especially attuned to the experiences of people of Caribbean heritage and their ongoing relationship with back home. Please welcome and congratulate Ms. Sandra Brewster.
Good evening, everybody. As a first generation Canadian, I have been raised to be proud of my Guyanese heritage and have, at least in great part, incorporated this being into my practice as a visual artist. Thank you to my family who has instilled this identity within me by insisting on a connection with Guyana through storytelling, practicing of cultural traditions, and reminiscing of their times back home. Thank you to the Senior Guyanese Friendship Association, in particular, Barbara Wong, Sherma Mitchell, and Jim Bovell for nominating me. The SGFA has demonstrated the importance of community, embedding Guyanese culture onto this country through their various initiatives, activities, and functions that bring people together. I feel like I have grown up within this committee, which has contributed to my feeling of embodying both homes. And thank you to the committee of the Guyanese Republic Jubilee for putting on this event and for the presentation of awards to all recipients. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The next award in this category is presented to Ms. Andrea Douglas. Andrea Douglas, a talented dancer and choreographer, founded the Children's and Youth Dance Theatre in 1992 and the Caribbean Dance Theatre in 1995, serving as their artistic director and performer. She has performed for the Miss Guyana Canada pageant, the Miss Jamaica pageant, the Miss Caribbean Canada pageant, and the Applause Institute Cotillion Ball and the Edge program. The group's repertoire includes modern dance, classical ballet, jazz, Afro-Caribbean, and hip-hop dance. Andrea received several awards of recognition and appreciation for her work, including the Harry Jerome Award for Arts, award from the Applause Institute Finishing School, the Guyana Cultural Association of New York, the African Heritage Educators Network, and the Caribbean Cultural Committee, formerly known as Caribana. Please welcome and congratulate Ms. Andrea Douglas.
Good evening and thank you. All protocols observed. I'm extremely honored to be receiving a special award that simultaneously honors such an important milestone in Guyana's history, the 50th Republic anniversary, a Jubilee celebration. This is also exciting for me because my journey through the arts started during that same era in 1973 when I attended my first dance class at the Benab, now formerly known as the Umanayana in Kingston, Georgetown. Like everyone else or everything else, it's a journey of ups and downs, and I've experienced many challenges. But every challenge I've used as fuel to become who I am today. A person who sets goals, who never loses sight of their goals, and finds a joy in sharing my expertise with others. Achieving this award would not have been possible without the inspiration of the hundreds of children whose lives I've touched along the way. Not only in Canada, but also in Guyana and the wide Caribbean. As an educator, I've given time to students within many schools in Toronto. These are the people, these are the young people whose future, thinking of their future has given me the strength to always challenge myself to perform better at each and every stage of my life because I require the same from them. There are some people who I must mention. For example, Mr. Liebert Sanko from the Guyana Association of Montreal, who'd been my mentor for all these years. Mr. Cledwin Long, presiding justice of peace, who awarded me my very first scholarship while I was at York University. Patricia Glowden, president of the Take the Edge program, who believed in my work with children and youth and supported all my endeavors. Joyce Simon, who nominated me as a worthy recipient, and my family and husband, Mr. John Phillips, for understanding my role as a community leader and listening to my creative stories and always said yes. To all the Guyanese and the Caribbean organizations that I've had the pleasure to serve for the past 48 years, I sincerely thank you for that experience and opportunity to give and to learn and grow. In closing, I want to tell every young person who might have the opportunity to watch tonight, giving up on your dreams should never be an option. Always persevere, even if you're feeling that it's tough. It is not over unless you want it to be. And my challenge to you is keep your eyes on the prize so that you can say, I did it, I did it. And this is what you did for me. Thank you so much. And thank you, committee.
Congrats again to all our recipients of awards. Moving along, we are pleased to present to you our next cultural presentation by Ms. Mala Hariprasad. Guyanese Canadian singer Mala Hariprasad has rocked the West Indian music scene in Toronto for the last 15 years. Born in Lenora, West Coast Demerara, her love of Indian music, coupled with a passion for singing, has led her to perform at local and international concerts and events representing Canada and Guyana in the 2018 Kishore Kumar singing competition in Trinidad. Affiliated with charities like the Save Abbey Foundation and several local mandirs in the Greater Toronto area, Mala has lent her voice and talent when needed for various charity shows and has accompanied the likes of Terry Gadraj on tour in the Caribbean. Currently the host of the very successful Sunday Afternoon Lime, showcasing new and existing artists around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, to sing a medley of Indian songs, we present Ms. Mala Hariprasad. Thank you, Mala. What a beautiful performance. And I have to say, this brought back memories there from movies my grandmother used to take me to see at Liberty Cinema. I needed the English subtitles, though, Joe.
But wait, Gillian, wait. Don't feel bad. I myself, I do need the English subtitle, and so are many other people. We need the English subtitle in understanding. But over a course of time, then you kind of figure out what they're saying based on their actions. So wonderful job indeed, Mala. Very wonderful job. So moving along, friends and families, just want to say once again, thank you to everyone on Facebook. You're logged in at the Guyana Consulate Facebook page or on Abitunes Radio. Thank you so very much. And to all of our brothers and sisters in Guyana, including Bijli Moti, who's saying to us here that to the Consulate General of Guyana in Toronto, an incredible activity and award celebration. So thank you very much, Bijli. Habib Ali is saying congratulations to Mala. What an excellent job. Joanne, Sharon, and Claire, all of you, Gayatri Orr, and a lot of you, Rose, and hundreds of you. Thank you so very much. But you can keep sharing the link and also give us some hearts, okay? We do need that love. So moving right along, I want to bring back Mr. John Odell to present the next set of awards. John?
Thank you very much, Joe. I was actually dancing when Mala was performing, and I was enjoying myself, and then I realized I had to actually come back on and say a few words. So first of all, I want to apologize to all of our viewers. My internet knocked me off, so I had to get back on the internet, so my apologies. When things work, they work really well, and when they don't work, well, then the results of that. Please allow me to present the awards for leadership and volunteerism and community service. Leadership in volunteerism and community service. This award is presented to persons who have made significant contributions to their community through their time, actions, talent, and dedication outside of any volunteer work done for their employer. Awardees have shown consistent and sustained commitment and professionalism to community projects and have consistently applied leadership skills over an extended period of time. Now, this was not by accident, but I guess we left the best for last. The first award goes to Mr. Joe Jaglau. Joe is a committed devotee to volunteerism and charity around the world. Respected as a role model, he has partnered with many organizations to raise funds for the needy and vulnerable, namely the Vedic Cultural Center in Markham, the Peel Arya Samaj Mandir and Cultural Center, the Shiva Mandir in Scarborough, the Siva for Life Canada Inc., the Humanitarian Mission of Port Morant, Guyana, the Vedanta Academy in Bushlot, Berbice, Guyana, Green Dupata, the Children's Orphanage in CI, Guyana, Shiva Mandir in Scarborough, youth training camps, both in Guyana and Toronto, the Shiv Sua Sang Mandir in Scarborough, the Panwar Dance Academy of GTA, which is the Greater Toronto Area, the Sangeet Vidahala Vedic Cultural and Educational Center, Inc., the Maha Radhavdej Mandir and Cultural Center in Scarborough, the Guyana Festival, and many more. Please welcome and congratulate Joe Jaglau, and if I mispronounced anything, my apologies.
Thank you so very much, John. And dear brothers and sisters, with humility and love for our community, I accept this award. You know, after 38 years of community involvement in Canada, I'm profoundly grateful for this. I want to thank the Guyana Consulate, the steering committee for Guyana's 50th Republic celebrations here in Toronto, and the organizers and leaders of our community who saw something in me and have sponsored me for this award. To all my brothers and sisters with us tonight, make time, volunteer, help others. You will be blessed. Remember, if we all do our part by volunteering in helping humanity, then together we will all make this world a much better place. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. God bless all of us.
Congratulations once again. I would now like to present the second award to Mr. Lyndon King. And I have read some of the Facebook comments, and I know that he has been waiting on for a long time from some of you. Lyndon King is described as leadership personified. He has made extraordinary contributions in the areas such as President for Safe City, Mississauga, Chair for the United Way Greater Toronto Black Community Advisory Council, co-chair for the Peel Regional Police Black Community Advisory Group, community and stakeholder liaison for the Toronto Caribbean Carnival, the past chair for the Liberty Silver Foundation, and the past vice chair for the Congress of Black Women Mississauga chapter, which is a nonprofit housing Inc. Mr. King is also the recipient of a number of prestigious awards, such as the 2015 Mississauga Citizen of the Year, the Gordon Ship Memorial Award, the 2015 Top 100 Black Canadian Role Models, Toronto's 2015 Pan Am Games Torchbearer, 2016 Ontario Volunteer Service Award, the Ontario Trillium Foundation, Halton Peel Grant Review Team, 2016 Community Service Award, Trinidad and Tobago's Association, 2019 Community Service Award from Save Max Real Estate Inc., 2019 Ontario Volunteer Service Award from the Mississauga Arts Council. Please welcome and congratulate Mr. Lyndon King.
Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. I would like to say thank you. I would like to say that I'm truly honored and grateful to be accepting the Volunteerism and Community Service Award. First of all, I would like to thank Guyana's 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee for recognizing my valuable contributions in the field of volunteerism and community service to the betterment of our community and selecting me as a recipient. I would also like to thank all the organizations that I've been involved with and have provided me with the insights, exposures, and opportunities to volunteer. Also, I'd like to take this moment to thank all the individuals that have contributed with helping me to be nominated to receive this award, and for those of you that are here today virtually showing your moral support. To my parents who planted the seed of great values and guidance to always do good and give back to the community. I was born in Georgetown, Guyana, and migrated to Canada with my parents, older sister, and younger brother. At an early age, I was taught the importance of an education and always encouraged to do my best and reach for the stars. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for making the difference, because if you did not have the strength and courage to migrate to Canada, I would not have had the opportunities that I have today. Thank you for raising me to be the successful man that I am today. And thank you for being alive to see me receive this award as well. Last but not least, I would like to thank my wife and kids for their support, encouragement, and love over the years. Thank you guys for always being there for me. I believe that we all have a purpose in life, and receiving this award is a distinct honor, and I would implore everyone to find a cause and get involved. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying it's going to be worth it. Thank you, and congratulations to all the recipients. Stay safe, and all the best for the new year. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations again. I think that our viewing audience is beginning to gain an appreciation for why the choice of awards were so difficult for us as a committee. The next award in this category of leadership and volunteerism and community service goes to Sheikh Imran Ali. Imran Ali is the official Imam and resident scholar of the Tariq Islamic Center over the last decade. He is the religious guide and educator. He's a counselor, an arbitrator, a mediator, marriage officer, events coordinator, and much more. Through his work, he supports the Central Islamic Organization of Guyana. His professional appointments include Peel Regional Police, which is the third largest police service in Canada. He is their chaplain. The Humber River Hospital, which is the first digital hospital in North America. He is their chaplain. Kipling Acres, which is one of the City of Toronto's 10 long-term care homes. He is their chaplain. The Ontario Ministry Services. He is the registered clergy and a marriage officer. The Bereavement Authority of Ontario. He's the faith advisor on the committee. The Dean Support Services. He is a board member. The Canadian Multi-Faith Federation. He's a board member. The Canadian Police Chaplains Association. He's a member. The Canadian Council of Imams. The Association of Muslim Chaplains in the USA. He is an international observer member for the chaplain of the University of Toronto, the Mississauga campus. Please welcome and congratulate Sheikh Imran Ali.
Thank you very much. All protocols observed. First of all, I give praise and thanks to God Almighty for blessing me to receive this prestigious award. It's dedicated to my beloved parents who continue to reside in Guyana, for instilling in me from a very young age the importance of volunteering from a faith perspective. And that laid the foundation for me to continue on. I'd like to dedicate this award also to my beloved and beautiful wife and 3 handsome teenage sons, who perhaps would be the ones to receive this award because of the amount of times they allow me to not be at home. But knowing that I'm doing something for the cause of humanity and for the benefit of others, which has now become part of our lives in helping to serve. It is said that volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they just have the heart. And I'd like to kindly request that each one of you, for your new year, to ensure that you get involved in volunteering. Finally, you know, as I volunteer wherever I go in any leadership area or anything, any community service, all I see is someone from the best village in Guyana, Peter's Hall, obviously, going to Central High School and then to university, to Canada, and thinking to myself, who would have thought that a young, skinny boy from Peter's Hall would tonight be here receiving this award among such distinguished recipients. It means once you work hard for the pleasure of God Almighty, things are going to happen. Have a wonderful new year, and may God Almighty continue to protect us and our loved ones during this pandemic. Thanks to the organizers and the committee for this honorable award. I'll cherish it forever. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of our awards recipients. We salute you all, both Jillian and I, we salute everyone. And we must also thank the members of the awards committee for the work that they have done in this, the inspiration through our Council General to celebrate Republic in a way of giving back to our community. We know it was not an easy task. Thank you all for your service.
Yes, Joe. A huge congratulations again to all the recipients, and thanks to the awards committee. And just a shout out, we've noticed a few folks are coming in from Brooklyn, New York. Jacqueline Jardin. And then we have Roger Mayers and Yvonne Mayers from Toronto, Canada, also in.
I don't see it right now, but I know we had from London, England. We have from Texas. And somewhere along the line, there was someone from Brazil. But I tell you, I think all of us are from Guyana, aren't we?
Yeah.
So even though we are in Toronto, even though we are in New York City or Texas or Florida enjoying that nice weather, I want to see the hearts and tell me where you are from, originally from Guyana. As we move to the ending of this program right now, represent your Guyana city, your Guyana area, and let us know where you are from. Right, Jillian?
That's right.
Awesome.
And now we present our next cultural presentation from the National Dance Company Guyana. They celebrated their 40 years anniversary of dance in Guyana in 2019. The National Dance Company was founded in October 1979. Its members have performed in Cuba, St. Lucia, Dominica, Barbados, Trinidad, and Canada, with instructors and choreographers in classical, modern, contemporary, Indian, African, and Caribbean dance. We welcome the National Dance Company in Guyana.
Recalling a throne of lion skins and tribal chiefs in splendid robes, hearing the adulation of eloquent drums. Passing now by Silver Valley Face, reminiscent of the wisdom of the ancient East, of Confucius, pagodas, exquisite jade, Buddha transplanted to the West among mahogany faces, inscrutable as the mountain rock, impenetrable as the deep forest from whence they emerge, as silent, suggesting Canaima, Iron Ghana, El Dorado, the Golden One. Gold flashing from another face, Moshika of strange gods, in temples of intricate design, redolent of haunting music and the Taj Mahal. Face of eternal woman, expressing maternal fulfillment, mingled with anxiety for children with upturned faces who question. Ever they seek to unravel the mysteries inherent in existence from sympathetic maternal faces. Woman, man, child, mahogany, ebony, Silver Valley, melange of all and more, sharing equally in the benediction of Guyana's sun, weaving of history, of continuity, in the infinite flow of faces.
Great performance from the National Dance Company Guyana. Did you see those beautiful costumes, Joe, representing the colors of our flag? And the choreography, outstanding. Such talent in our country.
Yes, indeed, indeed, Gillian. That was so wonderful. And, if I may divert a little bit, they say life give that which you ask of it. And I ask of our friends on Facebook land, tell me where you are. My God, the response have been really well. East Bank, Demerara, Essequibo Coast, LBI, La Penitence, Albistown, Pickering, Ontario, Port Morant, living in Florida, New Jersey City, Blackbush Polder, Number One Polder, Albistown, New Amsterdam, Crabwood Creek, and the list goes on. Border GT, Windsor Forest, Ifluk, Parika, Demerara, Leonora. Thank you so much, everyone. But you know what I haven't seen? And I know they're watching, I know people from my village is watching, but I didn't see them putting on. So thank you to all of our Guyanese brothers and sisters all across the world for having this moment with us here this evening. Now, sit back, brothers and sisters. I want to invite you also right now to sit back and listen because we have the pleasure of introducing our Consul General, Miss Anyan Chu. You see, Miss Anyan Chu has spent 20 years in the Guyana Foreign Service. She's a career diplomat who joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Guyana in 2000. In 2008, Ms. Chu was posted to the Guyana Embassy in Beijing. And in 2011, Ms. Chu was appointed head of the Diaspora Unit. In March 2017, she was appointed Director of Foreign Trade, and from February 2018, we are fortunate to have her as the Consulate General here in Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, a daughter of Guyana, our Consul General of the Republic of Guyana, the Honorable Miss Anyan Chu.
Thank you for that very generous introduction, Joe. His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Honorable Hugh Todd, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Guyana, Honorable Sonia Sidhu, Canadian Federal Member of Parliament, hosts of this evening's virtual event, awardees, special invitees, fellow Guyanese all. First, I wish to thank His Excellency President Ali and Foreign Minister Mr. Hugh Todd for kindly accepting our invitation to be with us this evening at this virtual event and for their kind messages to the Guyanese diaspora in Canada. I also wish to extend warm holiday greetings and a Happy New Year to all Guyanese in the Canadian diaspora, around the world, and at home in Guyana who have taken time off to be with us this evening. We have heard from both President Ali and Foreign Minister Todd about the pivotal role of the Guyanese diaspora and diaspora engagement in Guyana's economic development and in the safeguarding and protecting of Guyana's territorial integrity. At this time, it is an undeniable fact that we need to be united as a nation more than ever. The importance of a united and strong Guyana cannot be understated. Guyana is a society made up of a kaleidoscope of diverse cultures and ethnicities. As a people, we all need to work with each other across our diversities to realize and maximize the full potential of our natural resources and opportunities for all Guyanese. To this end, it is imperative that we aspire to work together, not only for our immediate benefits, but more importantly, for future generations to come. Let us not forget that more than 54 years ago, our nation's founding fathers made the choice and chose to fight in unity, putting aside their differences for the future of our country, Guyana. Going forward as a nation, we the people must continue to make that choice. United we stand, divided we fall. As a nation, we must recognize that our strength lies in our unity, and unity across diversity will be our greatest challenge as a nation going forward. All Guyanese abroad and at home, regardless of race, religion, culture, and political affiliations, are tasked with the responsibility of guarding and developing our beautiful land of many waters, Guyana. In the famous words of our national song, let us cooperate for Guyana. Let us cooperate for our land. Let us resolve to fight together. See, we do it right together. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We must. As a Guyanese, it literally breaks my heart when I hear the argument about overseas Guyanese versus home-based Guyanese. The truth is, we are all one, Guyanese, whether we live in Guyana or abroad. Without our Guyanese heritage, who are we? When I listen to Guyanese in the diaspora ask, what are the incentives being offered to encourage Guyanese to return home? I can't help but wonder, since when do we need an incentive to go home? We all know that home is where the heart is. It's that place that will always welcome us with open doors, no matter what. In the famous words of John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Patriotism is from the heart. Guyanese do not require a reason, an incentive, nor encouragement to return home. I wish to urge all Guyanese in the diaspora and at home, let us embrace each other and work together to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. The destiny of Guyana lies in our own hands, and in doing so, let us stand and uphold our national motto, one people, one nation, one destiny. Guyanese, we are all. This evening's virtual program is a testimony of what is possible when you bring Guyanese people from different ethnicities, religions, and political affiliations together for one common cause. That is to celebrate our 50th Republic milestone as Guyanese and to give recognition to the work of our fellow Guyanese. This would not have been possible without the collective efforts of all the persons who've worked tirelessly in the past few weeks to put all of this together. As your Consul General, I am extremely proud of all of you. Last but not least, I wish to extend my warm congratulations to the awardees. Thank you for your sterling contributions to the community and to Guyanese back home. We know where your heart truly lies. I wish to encourage you to continue the good work and to continue to be the role models in our community and inspire fellow Guyanese to make a difference in the lives of others. You are a testimony of what a real Guyanese is all about. In closing, I wish to acknowledge the artists and sponsors who have graciously and generously supported this event. We all know that 2020 has been a very difficult year for Guyanese in Guyana and the diaspora. We have lost a number of persons in our Guyanese community this year. To the family and the friends, I wish to extend my deep condolences to you. May you forever treasure the happy memories of your loved ones in your heart. To continue to live in the memories of our loved ones is to have eternal life in our hearts. I wish to give special recognition to Mr. Richard White for his generous contributions as a sponsor. To his family and friends, Richard has continued to live through the legacies that he has left behind, and we are thankful to you for sharing Richard with us. Guyanese are strong and resilient people. Let us all continue to support each other as we continue the journey through this pandemic and the challenges of nation building which lies ahead. Guyanese, we are all. Not a blade of grass is we own. Thank you.
Can we do it? Yes, we can. Thank you, CG.
Thank you to our Consul General, Ms. Anyan Chu. The 50th Republic Steering Committee thanks you for your support throughout these celebrations. You have stepped in from the start and supported us throughout the process with all the events. Thank you. Everyone, we are almost at the end of our program, but we still have a couple more treats for you, so please do not go anywhere.
Yes, we do have a couple more treats, but before we do, I just want to go to Facebook and read out one or two messages for you. From Janet Naidu on behalf of the Association of Concerned Guyanese, congratulations goes out to the co-chair, all the organizers who have put this amazing 50th Republic Awards ceremony celebration together. You have given your best. Congratulations to all the awardees who are also deserving of being recognized for their achievements and contributions to community service. Very well done. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of us. Thank you to Abby Tunes Radio, the hundreds of you who are down there also. But we must move on. Like she says, Jillian said, the treat is coming up now. And we are so pleased to present to you, and you know this name, Mr. Devin Ramutar on the steel pan. You see, Devin Ramutar is a music teacher, a performer, an entrepreneur. Devin, alongside his father, they run a virtual musical academy, teaching over 100 students internationally. Devin is a keyboard, tabla, dholak teacher and specializes in professional Bollywood accompaniment on steel pan performances. Having been on the most, he has been one of the most sought after musicians in North America. And Devin now sends his students all across the United States, Canada, Guyana, Trinidad, and the Netherlands to represent him at community shows, concerts, and focus primarily on molding the minds of young musicians thinkers across the globe. Brothers and sisters, friends all, put your hands together for a solo performance on steel pan doing, and you heard our Consul General talk about it, Not a Blade of Grass, the one and only Devin Ramotar.
Thank you, Devin. A great performance with the beautiful sound of the steel pan. We will now invite Ms. Delicia Tobin, Commercial Attaché at the Guyana High Commission in Ottawa, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Joe and Jillian. Good evening, everyone. I have been tasked with the simple but important job of expressing gratitude on behalf of the 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee to all who contributed to the success of this event. I'm sure we all can appreciate the magnitude of planning required for the successful execution of an event like this in the era of COVID-19. I first wish to extend sincere thanks to His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, for delivering the feature address. The Planning Committee is also grateful to the Honorable Utah Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for his remarks. The participation of our Head of State and Minister of Foreign Affairs in this evening's proceedings is a signal of the serious commitment of the Government of Guyana to strengthen diaspora engagement. Special thanks are also extended to Member of Parliament Honorable Sonia Sidhu for her thoughtful remarks. I also wish to recognize the invaluable assistance of the Guyana Consulate Toronto and the Consul General, Mrs. Annie Chu. The committee thanks you for your unwavering support. Additionally, the 50th Republic Anniversary Celebration Committee is beyond grateful to the talented performers who highlighted the multicultural fabric of our beautiful homeland. Sincere thanks to Fata Moore for performing the national anthems of Canada and Guyana. Thanks to the dancers from the National Dance Company in Guyana and from Unique Arts Entertainment Guyana. Sincere thanks are also extended to Modi Zhu of the Confucius Institute at the University of Guyana, Juno Award musician Jan Morgan, Mala Hari Prasad, and Devin Ramatar. This event was made possible through the contributions of our generous sponsors. Heartfelt thanks to Citrus Personnel, Damara Distillers Limited, eMagic, SmartWorks Capital, Inc., Dr. Narendra Singh, One Care Medical Clinic, Sandler Training, Victor's Collection Agency, Art Mortgage Camp, Manny Singh Remax, and Pine Point Banquet Hall. These sponsors have demonstrated a commitment to partnering with initiatives that support the Guyanese community and should receive our unwavering support throughout the year. I also extend thanks to John Odell and Gail Lee and the other members of the award subcommittee who had the difficult task of selecting this evening's awardees. Thanks to all award recipients for your participation and untiring work in your various fields. The committee also wishes to recognize the efforts of the technical support team, Nadira Raghunandan Dayal and Mala Hari Prasad, and the design team, Vijay Ramroop and Sean Rakobans. Your logistical contributions were invaluable. Thanks to Joe Jabalal, Natana Singh, John Odell, and Jindal Williams, who comprise the virtual award ceremony project team. Special thanks to our gracious hosts, Joe Jabalal and Jillian Williams, who seamlessly guided us through this event's program. Thanks to representatives of the media, all participants, and all viewers who tuned in to celebrate Guyana's 50th Republic anniversary and tonight's awardees with us. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Delicia, and I hope you're not as cold in Ottawa as we are here.
Very cold as always.
Very cold. So as we leave you here tonight, everyone in Toronto, and you, our brothers and sisters out there all across the world, I want to join with Delicia and personally say thank you to three special people who have stepped up to the plate, Jillian, because I asked them to. The electronic booklet, and if you do not have the electronic booklet, friends, go to the Guyana Consulate website and you'll be able to download it. It's a wonderful booklet and it tells you all about our recipients. You can also go to the Facebook page and there's a link on that there. But the electronic booklet that was beautifully crafted, which was done by a young Guyanese, and we want to say a big thank you to graphics designer Vijay Ramroop from KRG Customs as he masterly crafted the flyer, the backdrop, the booklet, all the Zoom backdrops and everything. Thank you so much, Vijay. And you know, programs like these need technical support. Jillian and I can't do it all. Consul General cannot do it all. And adjacent to us in another room, we have two very humble and hardworking technicians with us here tonight, Nadira Raghunandan Dayal and Mala Hari Prasad. From all of us in the planning committee, from our Consul General down, we want to say a big thank you. I can ask them to put on their cameras, but I don't know if they will. But to all of our awardees, congratulations. And thank you for your dedication to the progress of mankind. To those of you joining us, whether you've joined us through the Guyana Consulate Facebook page or some other friends page, or Abitunes Radio, or DPI in Guyana, or the President's page, we want to say to all of you, thank you. It was certainly a pleasure being with you. Stay safe and have a prosperous 2021. Jillian and I would like to tell you that it was fun.
Yes.
It was a pleasure working with you, Jillian.
And so with you,
and
too,
we
Joe.
will do it again and again
Yes,
for our
we
brothers
will.
and sisters around the
Yes, we
world,
will.
especially for our Consul General, Miss Anyan Chu. We are so very proud of you. Thank you for your leadership, Consul General. And we want to say on behalf of Consul General, behalf of Jillian, and all of our faces who are back behind the scene, thank you. Stay safe, everyone. Best wishes for a prosperous and healthy 2021. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Look down from your window, no big city lights, just greenery. I don't know what you come for. Listen up, my dear, we're such a man free. Welcome to the land of many faces, not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in the right place. G-U-I-A-N-N, oh, that's my beautiful country. G-U-I-A-N-N, one people, one nation, one destiny. Don't stop for a minute. Come, let me take a walk with Brother Tiki. You'll see our landmarks and our monuments. They're so unique. The high brick structure, the lighthouse, the tallest wooden structure, cathedral, 176th Street monuments, and the beautiful city hall. You know with the wind in your hair, you're in the right place. G-U-I-A-N-N, oh, that's my beautiful country. G-U-I-A-N-N, one people, one nation, one destiny. Look down from your window,